Since 2002, we've been working with children and their carers where children have had profound difficulties that have been caused often by abuse or neglect.
Quite often we get our referrals because the children have been exhibiting behavioural problems at school. They might have been excluded from school or certainly at risk of exclusion.
The children that come to Dandelion Time often have been silenced. They've been silenced by the things that have happened to them. They've lost confidence, they've lost the ability to speak out for themselves. Sometimes they've lost the ability to speak at all.
And they come here to this peaceful haven in Kent and they get very sort of hands-on in nature, and that's crafting, looking after animals, gardening, all sorts of activities.
When a family first attends Dandelion Time and they're welcomed in by the staff and volunteers, a team of people who've been trained and highly experienced in working with very vulnerable children and families. Families work together in groups. Children and their carers will make things together.
He enjoyed the cooking, picking the plants, cooking the plants, and in turn it gave him that opportunity then to be able to discuss anything that was worrying him without the added pressures of just sitting there and having to talk. So he could be himself, and it just made such a difference, and it built up his self-esteem as well. His self-esteem was at such a low that he thought he couldn't do anything, he was worthless, he didn't value his life, and it gave him something to value.
I had a very violent partner, and my son witnessed quite a lot of this, and I tried leaving, but I didn't have the strength in me and I didn't have the support around me. And when I came here, it felt like I had a very close family, and my son is doing a lot better now, and he knows there are people in the world that are good and that believe in him and that love him. And I don't know where I would be right now if I hadn't have come here. I don't think I'd be here.
As a result of coming to Dandelion Time, we quite often see children that are then able to re-engage with school. They can form better relationships within the classroom, with their peers, with their teachers and with their families. And I think that's really beneficial to the community, because when the time comes that they do leave school, they're much better equipped to deal with relationships in the wide world. So when they go into work, when the time comes, they've built the resilience and they've built the confidence within themselves that they can take that on and they can move on to the next challenge in their lives.